All right. Summer's finally here. And what are we making today? We're doing carne asada, smoked pork. So follow me here. This is a smoked pork carne asada. This is a whole pork loin that I cut in little strip sizes. I'm gonna show you. I don't want to go all the way to the other side, so I cut a chunk of that long pork loin, and I'm gonna split it in half without going all the way to the other side because I want to kind of butterfly this and create this long strip of meat here. So I can, carefully not to go all the way to the other side, and I'm gonna just cut this in strips. And initially, I'm gonna cut one long strip and see how long it is, and then depending on the size of your smoker, you might need to cut it shorter. So this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna cut it from left to right, but not all the way to the left, but yes, all the way to the right. Remember to subscribe to the channel, so like the video and share with your friends and family if you like it. We're doing great for here in this channel. So this is what we're gonna repeat all along. We're creating these strips starting on the left, but not all the way to the left, but yes, all the way to the right. And you see how I'm creating this long strip, one strip at a time. So I'm gonna continue doing the same thing until I get one long strip at the end. And here you have it. I have one long strip here. You see, I can hang this in the smoker. This is just for aesthetics of the smoker. It looks great, but depending on the size of your smoker, you might not have enough space to hang the whole piece of meat there. So this pork, we're gonna probably cut it like in three pieces, so that way we have three long strips of pork here, and we're just gonna season it the way you like it. This is my recipe, so I'm gonna use salt and pepper 50-50. So 50-50 equal parts on salt and pepper. I'm just gonna go little here. I'm not afraid to season this pork because this is gonna be in the smoker and so good. I'm using this complete seasoning. You can use any seasoning of your liking. I just happen to like this one for the pork, but you can just use any seasoning of your liking. I also like to use some teriyaki marinade sauce here, just a little bit to give it some color and a little bit of depth in flavor. And of course, sazon goya, which is for color and a lot of flavor here. Again, this is just my suggestion. You can season your pork any way you like, and I'm just gonna make sure that the seasoning is all over the meat here. So make sure that all the pork gets the seasoning on all sides. And then we're gonna put this in a resealable bag here, and we're gonna try to keep this in the fridge for about 10 hours. So if I do the night before, this will be nice. So I seal this bag and I put it in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning, here we go. In the morning we go to the patio and we set up our smoker here. So I have an electric smoker, master built, and I'm gonna take out, because I'm gonna hang that meat there, I'm gonna take out some of these shelves, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. Just take these shelves out of the way. You don't have to do it this way. Again, this is just my suggestion. This is my video, and I do it any way that I like it. So I'm gonna take this inside, and I'm gonna prepare that pork to be hanging from this shelf here. In the meantime, out here, I'm gonna set up my smoker here, 250. 250 should be the temperature, and I'm gonna use these wood chips here. I'm using hickory today, so I'm using hickory here, wood chips, and I'm gonna just load it in my smoker the way it should be. You might have a different smoker; it doesn't really matter. The flavor is gonna be fantastic. So I'm gonna load my wood chips here on the side. This is gonna create enough smoke for my pork. Here you go. So let's go back inside. I'm gonna prepare this meat for the smoker. So I'm gonna try to hang this meat from the pork from this rack here. So I have to pass the meat through the slots here and then pinch it with these little sticks, and that's how it should look. I mean, when you hang it like that, you're gonna put it like that in the smoker. You see how it hangs down, but they're all secure there. They're not gonna fall. And there you have it. Look how beautiful that pork looks, ready for the smoker. Here we go. We'll see how that is. Ooh, look at that smoke. Ooh, baby, that smoke means flavor. You know that? Smoke means flavor at the end of the day. So we're gonna smoke this at 250 for about 3.5 hours. We're gonna check this every hour for temperature, and we're gonna also moisten those every hour. So again, 250 or lower. If you want to go like 225, will be fine. For about 3 hours, should be maybe 3.5. So we're gonna keep an eye on these pork to make sure that it doesn't dry up. But I put a little water also on the bottom there, so it's gonna keep the moisture in there. I'm gonna create this spray here with beer, apple cider vinegar, and water. Equal parts of any beer that you like, apple cider vinegar, and water. And you put it in this bottle, spray bottle, and every half an hour or every hour, we're gonna go back to the patio and we're gonna quickly open the smoker and spray our pork here. You don't want to leave the door open for too long because the temperature drops a lot every time you open that door. So you spray your pork, spray, make sure it's all wet on all parts, and you're gonna repeat that like about every half hour or every hour until you get to the desired tenderness and doneness for your pork. So we're gonna check it here. It looks good to me, but the right way to do it is actually to use a thermometer here. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm looking for 160. I'm looking for 160 for my pork here, so I'm gonna try here. We got 167. So this is done. This is done. Let's get out here. So back in the kitchen here, this is how it looks. You see how moist it looks? Look at that beautiful glaze. And this is just falling apart. If you pull it like that, it just rips apart really, really, really easy. There you go. So how easy it breaks, that's how soft this pork is. And because I'm gonna use this for some tacos, I'm gonna cut this in little chunks here and get them ready for the tacos. I'm gonna put it in the flat top outside and make some tacos to try. You can also eat these pork in big chunks with something else, but I want to do it today with tacos. I'm gonna add some of my spicy hot sauce, and I have a video on that, how to create that sauce, just because I like it. So I want to go all over it with my sauce. And we're going to take it outside to the flat top, to my griddle outside. I'm going to put some cheese over it. And these tacos are going to be so good, so good. Quick carne asada taquitos. There you have them. These are ready to be mounted here. So I'm just gonna bring him over. Once the cheese melts in there, I'm just gonna bring him over to my thing, and I'm gonna add obviously cilantro here. So a little bit of cilantro on top, and there you have it. Simple carne asada taquitos. And let's give it a try. And it's gonna be good. There you go. Carne asada tacos. Easy, and so good. It makes me dance. So good. So I hope you liked it. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends and family. We're doing good food here just for you. Until next time.